What's up, guys? Ian here with another installment of RC News. Quickly before we get started, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, plus that little bell icon so you can get notified when we upload more videos. And without further ado, let's jump right into it because there's some pretty cool news coming out this week. The biggest headline that we saw was an announcement from Nvidia regarding their GTX 1180s, as people have been calling it, but now we know that they're going to be called the RTX 2080, which I think actually is a better name all in all. There's still a lot of speculation regarding these new graphics cards, but what has been confirmed, is that they will be running the new Turing architecture, and we're not going to be seeing a massive bump in the graphics VRAM capability of the cards, but we are seeing a big increase in the teraflops performance. We're seeing a big increase in the CUDA cores, and what we're understanding here is that it's a brand new architectural system for the graphics cards, and that's where you're going to be seeing a lot of the performance boost, because in reality you don't need more than 11 gigs of VRAM. It's just ridiculous, but that's pretty cool. In some more relevant South African news, there has been a lot of hype around an awesome new game that's just been launched called Bootfarter. So we're lucky enough to have our studio here in New Reality be deving the game, so we get a lot of early access to the content, but it looks really slick. Like, I'm a South African at heart, bro. I'm a Trana, I'm a Boot. We've got a lot of Boot friends, my cousins. So seeing a game like this in a South African context with like a really well thought out caricature of South African cultural archetypes, I think is really, really cool. People are really excited about it. Definitely go check it out. We've got some gameplay footage up on the channel. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited to see where it goes. It's being picked up by a lot of different news outlets, IGN, NAG, MWeb, all the things. So it's going to be pretty cool. Taking a look at some more global events happening. So Gamescom will be happening this August, and there's going to be some pretty cool things available to play there. Some things that caught my eye, particularly from the Nintendo stand, where we can expect to see there is firstly Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which I am a huge fan of. I've been a Smash Bros. Fan A1 since day one. That game is from my childhood. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to play out there at Gamescom. And then also from the Nintendo stand, we've got the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and the version for Eevee as well, which could be pretty exciting. I'm not the biggest like recent Pokemon fans. I don't really like the new gens and stuff, but it's compatible with the Pokemon Go. There's all that different stuff that you can do with the two different games. So that's pretty cool. You'll be able to try it out at Gamescom as well. Some other stuff that we were going to be seeing from Bethesda Studios is the Elder Scrolls Blade version, which is the game for mobile, which looks pretty mint as far as mobile games are concerned. And then also we'll be seeing some announcements for Fallout 76, which I'm pretty excited about. Some other headlines that are pretty interesting but don't deserve a whole segment to themselves are the launch of a new phone by Oppo, the F9, which features a very interesting take on the notch. Now, I hate the notch. I fucking hate it. So ugly. Really hate the way all smartphones are kind of going down this alley of the notch. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But what they've done is made it a little bit less obtrusive. It's a little bit more stylistic, and it's just smaller, and it fits in better to the whole bezel-less display. I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Sad news is that Spyro Remastered, also another game from my childhood which I love and can't wait to play the remastered version, has been delayed until October, which is pretty sad. Is it October? November. It's just been delayed until November, which is pretty darn sad because I can't wait to play that game, man. Like, if you just think about how it holds up to this day, maybe not from a graphical perspective, but just from the gameplay, it's so cool, dude. It's such a good game. Can't wait to see that come out.
Releasing the same day as Hitman 2. I know which one I'm going to be playing first.
Has to be Spyro. Has to be Spyro. Has to be Spyro. Hitman? Get out of here, guys. Get out of here. Oh, Gareth. Ah, Gareth. What was the last headline? And then lastly, not necessarily the best for last, but still very... Are we rolling? Okay. And then lastly, not necessarily the best for last, but still pretty cool, and it's definitely up there. They are porting Diablo 3 for the Nintendo Switch. Now, Diablo 3 is a great game. It started off pretty crap, but we've seen the progress, and it's actually in a very playable, enjoyable place, which I really, really like. And the fact that it's coming to a small handheld form factor console is dope as all hell. And that pretty much wraps it up for this installment of RC News, guys. Those are the headlines for this week. Some pretty cool stuff coming up. I'm looking very forward to the announcement at Gamescom. Can't wait for Spyro, yada, yada, yada. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, plus the little bell icon that I know none of you never press, so I'm giving you shade right now. I'm looking at you. Press it. Press that button. You're looking me in the eye, you're not pressing the button.
I mean, you admitted to not pressing it on your channels in like the last videos.
What, you never seen a hypocrite? You never seen a hypocrite before in your life, gents? Welcome. Now you know. You learned something today. This is what a hypocrite looks like. I'll catch you guys next week for another installment of Reality Check. Peace!